This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
The New York City Partnership. Well, it's Sunday morning. One of the most powerful business organizations that New York City has. It represents 300 of the largest companies in New York. And the CEO, Steve Fulop, is with us. And Steve, I mean, a lot of things happened this week. The Knicks parade, the Knicks winning. The real estate industry is ready to commit suicide. Fill us in on what you think that people should know.
I mean, let's start with the Knicks because that's the
easy one,
front and center conversation. I mean, people don't realize that, you know, and I see it from where our office is located down in Battery Park, that people started showing up for the parade 1 a.m. before Thursday morning. So, you know, you get a couple million people out. People are so excited. And, you know, I think from a business standpoint, the most important thing is that you've seen huge economic activity as a result of each home game. I mean, we estimate close to $100 million in added economic activity just as a result of people going out, celebrating the Knicks, drinking, eating, being out and spending money. So that's all good stuff.
Understood. Now, let's go to the hard stuff. The real estate industry they don't know if they'll commit suicide or move to Florida. You know anything about that end?
I think there is very much the mixed bag here. You know, if you talk to kind of the commercial landlords, they'll tell you that, you know, leasing and rental office space is still strong. But the challenge is that the jobs market has shown a tremendous amount of softness in 2025 and early 2026. So, you know, those two things, you know, paint a picture that is fairly complicated. And I think the city can go one of two directions pretty quickly with regards to, you know, the local economy.
Understood. So what are your thoughts? I mean, is there any room in Albany to make a compromise? Or what is going on?
I think the most important thing is kind of as we get into the latter portion of this year that the city council starts to think about the fact with the mayor that, you know, New York City is on a trajectory that we're less and less competitive every single day, that Dallas and Miami and Nashville are actively pushing strategies to take jobs away from here. And if, you know, you continue to push, you know, agenda items beyond taxes, I'm not only talking about taxes, you know, bureaucracy and layers of reporting and more difficulty to run a business, all of that stuff layers on top of one another and, you know, makes it pretty difficult to run a business in New York City.
Understood. Now, it's Sunday morning. People are doing a lot of thinking. What else do you want to tell the American people?
Look, I think there's a lot of things to celebrate this summer, though. You know, we got the 250th anniversary. We've got amazing activity due to the World Cup. You got a lot of activity because, you know, the celebrations of the diversity of New York City. So there's a lot of good things going on. I think, though, that you still have a complicated latter portion of this year with regards to politics. So two things happening simultaneously, and I think that people should just be conscious aware of it, but in the near term, just enjoy New York City because it's a very, very special place, and particularly at this moment in time.
Understood. Well, thank you so much for coming on this Sunday morning and bringing us up to date. And please, you know, our job on a Sunday morning is to bring everybody up to date, and your job is to report on New York City, and Thank you so much.
Appreciate all you do, John. Thank you.
Thank you.